entering 2025 is just really positive. We've got the National Hydrogen Feed sitting there ready to start. We've got obviously the FTU now to invite people to see. And then we've got all the other opportunities that we've been following that will be far more tangible within 2025. So.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Powerhouse Energy CEO, Paul Emmett. Paul, very good to speak to you. And obviously, out with good news today, the mechanical completion of the feedstock testing unit. So a significant milestone for the company.
Yeah, thank you very much, Stephen. Thanks for having me again. Yes, the coal commission has been, I suppose, in the eyes of the shareholders, a long time coming after the issues we had with Mitchell Dryers. But I think we finally we've met that milestone, and the coal commissioning realistically means we have all equipment in place. Everything has been tested, obviously without heat, but also without the process operating as a single unit. What we plan to do next will be the hot commissioning, what we call hot commissioning in the new year. And that will include not just heat in the process, but running the process as a full facility. So it's just really sewing the bits of material together to give us the output we want really in the new year. So it'll take a little bit of time, hence the investor days being sort of towards the end of February. But at the moment, everything is really positive. I mean, it's a big milestone for us, and it's a good showcase of not only our technology, but the good work that Enersol can undertake for other people.
And positioning the company really as a technology developer.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, once we can get our clients here looking at this process working, we can revisit old clients, we can look at new potential clients, but really, it's what I've been aiming for from the beginning since I took over, really, is just to have this showcase here that people can come, in the old words, to kick the tires. It's like buying a second-hand car. You wouldn't buy it without seeing it. So I think it's where we need to be.
Hey, Paul, maybe just to recap, you could maybe tell us about the progress Powerhouse Energy has made in 2024 to get to this point.
Of course, no problem. So 2024 started off relatively hard with the patent issues that we had, the challenges to the patent. Once they were resolved, obviously we've run through the UK, the European and the Japanese patent this year, which was, a big step forward. And I think there's more of those to come. Our patent suite is 3 patents in each territory. So we still expect to gain the other 2 in each of those territories, plus others. The Mitchell Dryers issue, the we encountered, really, if you look back, we should have done this last Christmas with Mitchell Dryers. I think, we pulled that back really well as a company. I think it was hard, but I think the fact that we've this year got a much stronger board, we're all singing off the same hymn sheet. We've got the support, thankfully, of the shareholders, because they've been extremely patient with me to get here. And I think that it's just left us now in a position where entering 2024 was hard, entering 2025 is just really positive. We've got the National Hydrogen Feed sitting there ready to start. We've got obviously the FTU now to invite people to see. And then we've got all the other opportunities that we've been following that will be far more tangible within 2025. So yeah, I feel like we're in a good place. We're in a good place.
And Paul, you said you're going to be showcasing the feedstock testing units in February. What comes after that?
So then we will test the material for National Hydrogen, just to prove that process for them. We should help their investors. And then what we will do then is we will revisit the clients that we've essentially had on hold because we couldn't test, and test their material, and hopefully they'll take the technology forward as National Hydrogen plan to do. So it just opens the doors to us. It allows us to be a bit more proactive in looking at, no pun intended, a bit more proactive in looking at our clients and really how to properly commercialize the process itself. So it's just something we've needed, Stephen, really, and it's here now. So that's the main thing.
Well, I hope you'll keep us updated on any progress as we enter 2025. Thank you very much for speaking to us today.
Thank you, and have a good Christmas.
And to you. That's Powerhouse Energy CEO Paul Emmett.